Letter 45. Why some relationships feel deep from the start. Dear Ada, every so often you meet someone and the connection feels instant, as if you've known them for years. The conversation flows easily. Your guard lowers without effort. Something in you relaxes or awakens or both. It doesn't feel like meeting a stranger. It feels like remembering someone. These moments can be magical, but they can also be misleading. So the real question becomes, why do some relationships feel deep from the start? What is actually happening beneath that sense of familiarity? There are three main reasons, each beautiful, each dangerous if misunderstood. 1. You share matching emotional rhythms. Some people simply move at the same emotional tempo you do. They pause where you pause. They laugh where you laugh. They respond with a kind of attunement that feels effortless. It's not that they know you, it's that they are calibrated in a way that fits your natural cadence. This can feel like destiny, but it's really resonance. 2. Their patterns mirror yours, and for better or worse. Familiarity is powerful. Sometimes someone feels deep because their emotional patterns echo your own history. Their avoidance matches the distance you once learned to tolerate. Their anxiety matches the intensity you once learned to respond to. Their warmth resembles someone who once protected you. Their volatility resembles someone who once destabilized you. Be careful. Familiar does not always mean healthy. Sometimes your nervous system recognizes a pattern long before your mind does, and it mistakes recognition for depth. 3. They turn toward your inner world instead of away from it. Some people are naturally perceptive. They notice things others overlook. They listen in a way that makes you feel real. They respond with presence rather than distraction. They show curiosity instead of self-preoccupation. People like this create emotional safety rapidly, not because they are perfect, but because they genuinely see. Feeling seen early on can mimic depth, but depth requires time, history, and shared truth, foundations that cannot be accelerated. Ada, here is the part most people misunderstand. Early depth is a signal, not a conclusion. It tells you that something meaningful is possible, not that it already exists. Depth is not the feeling you experience at the beginning. Depth is the way the relationship behaves when the first layer of magic wears off. The real depth test is, what happens when the excitement fades? What happens when the differences appear? What happens when both of you show the parts that are less polished, less charming, less easy? Does the connection widen or shrink? Do you become more honest or more guarded? Do you feel more yourself or less yourself? Do they stay curious or become defensive? Do you grow closer or revert to patterns you thought you outgrew? Early depth can be a gift, but only if you honor it with discernment. Some instant connections become life-changing partnerships. Others become painful lessons. Your task is not to avoid early depth, but to understand it. Let it open the door. Do not let it carry you blindly through it. The truth is simple. Real depth is not discovered. Real depth is built, slowly, gently, with truth, consistency, and time. Trust the feeling of early depth. Enjoy it. Let it spark something. But let time reveal what kind of depth it truly is. A friend on the road ahead.